So in this week's Curiosity Corner, we asked this question: how can we burn in hell and feel pain in hell when we are just spirits when we die? The argument is that it is the body, that is the flesh, and the nerves that cause us to feel pain. So when we die, we are just spirits. So how can a spirit feel pain? As logical as this question sounds, it has two problems. One is the fact that we are still alive, and it is almost impossible for us to understand what truly happens to us when we die. The second problem is that we human beings always try to figure out God and the spiritual realm through our human knowledge and understanding. Having said that, we have to refer back to the Bible to answer this question, because the Bible has stood the test of time. Now, even though we are all humans, we all agree that God is spirit. And when you read through the Bible, you will see that God actually has emotions. Exodus 20 verse 5 says, "You will not bow down to them and worship them, for I, the Lord, I am a jealous God." So God is capable of jealousy. Numbers 32 verse 13 says, "So the Lord's anger burnt against Israel, and he made them to wander through the wilderness for 40 years. So God is capable of getting angry. Hebrew 4 verse 15 says, "For we do not have a high priest who cannot sympathize with our weaknesses." So God is capable of empathy. This helps us to establish that God is not an emotionless spirit. He actually has feelings. So it is safe to say that spirits have feelings and not just human beings alone. So spirits can feel pain. Remember the story of Lazarus and the rich man. Even though it was a parable, it portrayed a vivid picture of the afterlife, where the rich man was pleading with Abraham to have pity on him and send Lazarus to dip his finger in water and help him cool his tongue, for he was in agony in the fire. The only difference between the spiritual realm and the physical realm is death. Whatsoever pain a person is feeling as a human being, it goes away when the person dies. But death has no place in the spiritual realm. That is why one can burn in hell and feel all that pain for eternity. Now, this argument that we only feel pain because we have skin and nerve is not entirely true, because we have seen places in the Bible where that law was defiled. A clear indication is in Daniel chapter 3, when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were casted into the furnace of fire. And for some reason, they did not get burnt. The burning bush in Exodus chapter 3 was on fire, and Moses could see the fire, but the bush